Yo, what is up? It's your boy Harry Fishnip. Oh god. And I'm back with the old Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter, for part 2. Oosh. Where we left off was helping little Tom. I'm gonna call him little Tom. I think his name is Tom. Find his father. We had to follow a man who gave him a special job, should I say. I believe where I left off, we was at his house as this child. He went in there. I've got to follow him in, so I'm doing it for Mr. Holmes. Very sneaky. That isn't very sneaky.
Ah, a coat of arms. It might help Mr. Holmes. I'll make a drawing of it.
Really? He drew that? Very talented, my good sir.
I can't see what's inside.
See if there's any other windows. No. Hi. Perhaps we can climb this ladder? No. We'll have to go inside.
It's too dangerous to enter.
Oh, you got any other ideas, Mr. Little Man?
Bags of food. I like this house. Bags of food. I like this house. Do only 2 people live here? I wish one was me. I can't see what's inside. I can't see what's inside. I can't see what's inside.
This just leads back to that.
Locked. Locked. It's too dangerous to enter.
What do you want me to do, mister?
I can't leave yet. I'm not finished here.
I knew you'd say that. But what else is there?
Wow, a lot of expensive stuff. Time to report to Mr. Holmes. Let's get outside before I get caught.
Speed walk. Interesting. So, question is, where is the father?
Wigan's tale was quite unusual. What do you make of what he found, Holmes?
Examine the Wiggins.
Wiggins did a good job.
Did he?
Holmes, we need to help poor Tom.
Not very helpful at all, are you?
My analysis table. It's useful for my work.
I've done that. Well, that is the item I've examined, haven't I? Search archives. Okay. Drawing made by.
That's not the one I. That's not the. That's not the one. That's not. That's not the one
How am I meant to know which one it is? I have no idea what that
That's not the
means.
one I.
Looks like all stuff and stuff.
That's not the one I. That's not the one. That's.
Badges and medals. No. What? How am I meant to find this? To be honest, no.
That's not the one I need.
No. No.
That's not the.
Okay, this is silly. Aha. Aha. Found it. Nowadays, representative of this family is Lord Edward Marsh, the well-known benefactor who provides the poor people of Whitechapel with provisions, warm clothing, etc. Lord Marsh is also renowned as a co-founder of the special education program which allows poor people the opportunity of an education. Lord Marsh resides at 3 Mainsbury Road, London. Okay.
Here it is. So this man could be Lord Marsh. Huh. A lord who hangs around in a public house. Let's pay a visit to Lord Marsh. We'll pretend that we're interested in his charitable activities.
Guessing that means...
Mr. Holmes, you have a visitor.
Oh, just ask him to wait.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. This young lady refuses to wait for anything.
What?
Father!
Caitlin!
Miss Caitlin's boarding school was flooded. Everyone was sent home.
As if it could smell any mustier.
My word, how is it possible that you have grown up so fast?
You'll be staying. Wherever will we put you?
Holmes, I'll give her my room, of course.
What do you have to say, Kate?
You're on a new case. A respectable lady who's being blackmailed? Or is it a love story between a prince and a suffragist?
However did you guess?
You will tell me, won't you, Father?
You'll make Watson jealous.
All right, then. Have fun. I'll go and unpack. Will you help me, Mrs. Hudson?
Totally the worst right answer. Examine the item brought in by Wiggin to pay a visit to Lord Marsh. Marsh's house, how very well named. I like that. Cool little lens.
Holmes, about Caitlin.
Yes?
She has grown up, hasn't she? Don't you think it's time to tell her?
To tell her what, Watson?
Well, about her father.
Never. Absolutely never. Do you hear me?
Holmes,
Oh.
you were responsible for the death of her father. You owe her the truth. She is old enough now.
I would lose her. Can't you see that? She must never know, Watson. Is that clear?
Holmes.
It won't and can't happen.
Oh.
Come in, please.
Good day, gentlemen. Welcome to my home. How may I help you?
Good day to you, Lord Marsh. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Oh, his eyes were red as fuck. So that's lack of sleep. That's a good point. He has a blanket. Oh. Hiding something. State of health. Maybe he is ill. He must be ill. It's like nothing, like just... Yes.
I hope we're not disturbing you. You are with your physician?
Yes, this is Dr. Reuben Fisher. But no, please, I'm intrigued by your visit, Mr. Holmes.
I'm glad to hear it. The last thing I'd wish is to upset the patient. Lord Marsh, can I just say that I admire all of your efforts in assisting the poor of London?
Yes, it is a war that we must fight on our streets and now too from my home. You must surely have noticed those bags full of items, clothing and books for the unfortunate.
That is inspirational. At my own humble level, I too try my best to support those in need. I thought perhaps that I could be of some assistance.
I don't see why not. I already have the valuable assistance of Dr. Fisher, who happens to be my personal physician.
It's curious. Your face seems familiar to me, Doctor. Oddly, I'm associating it with Whitechapel?
Well done. You are right. I do occasionally frequent a few hostelries over there, would you believe it? Not that I am a drinker. But there, dressed as a working man, I can approach the other fellows to see if they might be interested in a special job.
A special job? May I ask what you're referring to?
Certainly. Since Lord Marsh began his special education program in 1889, he foresaw that such people would need an occupation of some kind. And so, with or without education, we propose these opportunities to work with Lord Marsh. It offers the less fortunate a chance to help make London a better place.
That's remarkable.
Yes, indeed. In order to truly see, one requires vision, yes, but also insight. And Lord Marsh has believed this since he was a child.
Oh, Dr. Fisher makes it all sound so romantic. Let's close this topic.
Okay.
Forgive me, Lord Marsh. You're looking very pale. Might I offer Dr. Watson's assistance?
That is kind of you, but I feel confident that I can provide Lord Marsh with the care that he requires.
How long have you been like this, my lord?
I'm fine, Dr. Watson. Don't fuss. It's only influenza. I'll be better in a few days. I can feel it already.
Don't look it, my friend.
In that case, why are you taking such powerful painkillers?
Excuse me, what do you mean?
Mr. Holmes is referring to the pills on your table.
I'm sorry, but that's a medical confidentiality.
Oh, is it? Full of poo-poo. I tell you that much.
Is there something else that interests you? Is there something else that interests you?
I'm intrigued by the special education program.
So am I, Mr. Watson. Ha.
I've never seen so many provisions for the poor, and certainly not in a lord's house.
I have not either.
Last year, 3 orphans were put through medical college. Thanks to Lord Marsh and the special education program, a great many poor people will have a second chance in life. Lord Marsh, hunting with his friends.
Ah, my dear comrades, Lord Collins and Lord Harrington. If it wasn't for this godforsaken English malady, I'd be with those rapscallions right now.
All in due time, my lord.
Dear Lord Marsh, here is a list of selected participants for the special education program in October. It looks to be a very promising event. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, John
Strobridge. I've seen
Yes.
this name before.
He was the missing one in the
It was on the
pub.
missing persons poster.
Yep, there. Yep. Sit.
I can't quite work it out. Do you have any idea as to the number of people who might owe you their lives?
Oh, don't embarrass me, Mr. Holmes. But indeed, these people have become like a family to me.
That would be a fairly large family, I imagine.
Yes, the list would be longer than any of your short stories. As for how large, well, Fisher is the one who keeps record.
Might we take a glance at the list?
I regret that is impossible. It is confidential. I stand firm upon that point, Mr. Holmes.
I quite understand. We'll most certainly send a donation towards your educational program. I shall take my leave then. I thank you both, and I wish you all the very best, gentlemen.
Likewise, Mr. Holmes.
What is this? Find a pair of related clues and they will form a, let's go. I don't really know what I'm doing. I've got to put stuff together. Marshall Penn is a member of the famous organization when hiring people. They did. Wait, no. Refused. I didn't get it. Help. Find a pair of related clues that will form a deduction. Red colours signifies an unachievable clue combination. So they do. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, some of the facts may be interpreted differently. You can always change the picture of a crime. Okay, I think that's it. Interesting. Alright, let's go, Mr. Watson.
Humanitarian aid for an orphanage. Locked. Locked.
Anything special?
Lord Marsh even helps hospitals. A provision dealing with the paupers of Whitechapel. It appears that Lord Marsh spent a great deal of his money on aiding the poor.
I'm intrigued by the special education.
Is there something else that interests you?
No, there's not. Let's go. I think. So where do I go now? Looking for clues. Alright.
Holmes, we need to help poor Tom.
Kate wouldn't like it if I entered her room without her knowledge. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
So what do I do now? It doesn't tell me what to do. Done that. Done that already. That's like a work in progress. Oh, I don't know. Does that mean I need to find?
Mr. Holmes, do you have any news about my father?
Tom, not so fast. I wanted to ask you if you remember your father mentioning anything about a special education program.
An education program? No, he only talked about a special job.
What's this box, Tom?
Oh, yeah. I just found it, Mr. Holmes. It was ever so well hidden. I've no idea why.
Well done, my boy. It could prove very helpful.
Oh, I'm onto something.
This oil can also be used on weapons. A ramrod to clean a rifle. Wolfjack. Looks like a military badge. Tom, does your father own a rifle?
A rifle? No. If he had, he would have shown it me.
I'm sure that he wouldn't have shown it you. I need to find this rifle. A collection of worn-out and second-hand books. George Hurst was providing his son the best education that he could afford.
Father bought all those books for me. He didn't tell me, but I know that he pawned his coat for them.
How does one find a rifle? Be around here somewhere. Aha.
This scrap of cloth was used to oil a firearm. Tom, does your father have any other property?
No. Well, at least I don't think so.
I have to take Toby. He'll take a sniff of the oil and we'll find that rifle.
Toby? That's Toby the dog. Oh. Okay. Oh, the little, yeah, dog. So this special job is to probably something to do with hunting. Because this Lord man is well, he likes hunting, should I say. So, bet it is to do with something to do with hunting. Hunting! I'm so smart. Go on, diggity dog.
Come on, Toby. It's time for you to earn your keep.
I want one.
Watson?
I prefer to visit Lord Marsh. I'm worried about the condition of his health.
So I have to go to Lord Marsh. Wrong button.
I have better things to do than roam the streets.
Yeah. Oh, look at the doggy. Go on, pet the dog. Oh, petting the dog. Pet the dog.
Search, Toby, search.
Oh, this is cool. Bum, bum, bum. Push. Holmes is not even following. Out of nowhere.
It's only a garden shed. Let's go on.
Oh man. This is the one. What? Right, well, I think I will end it here, and yeah, I think it's a good place to end it. Anyways, yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Until next time, peace out.